everybody, and in this video we're going to discuss a condition called Painfull Arc or Painfull Arc Syndrome. So with this condition, what we're describing is a pain that arises through the arc of movement of the shoulder as it moves from zero up through the full range of movement over the top of the head. So what we know is that there's certain conditions that can cause pain in certain angles of movement. So I'm going to stand and I'm going to demonstrate the different angles of movement and describe the types of structures that can cause this pain potentially within the arc of movement within the shoulder. So from the standing position, if the arm is placed at 0 degrees, which is from here, so roughly from 0 to 20-30 degrees, we generally describe this as the supraspinatus, which we can see here, which is a muscle that runs through the supraspinatal fossa on the shoulder blade onto the surface of the anterior lateral border of the humerus or the arm. And as it moves through the first 30 degrees of movement, it can cause or elicit pain within the muscle or the tendon itself as it moves through the first 20-30 degrees. Now once we go above that, once we hit our 60 degree through to 120 degrees, we have what we call subacromial impingement area. Now there are a couple of structures generally that can cause this. So one of the structures that can cause this as we move from 60 degrees roughly to 120 degrees is a subacromial osteophyte that can hang down and catch the tendon of the supraspinatus as it runs through, which is a very common injury as well. Also from here what we can have is a bursa, which we can see in an image shown next, is the subacromial bursa, which can get inflamed, which can compress between the head of the humerus and the acromion plate at the top of the acromion process at the top of the shoulder blade itself. Now generally speaking, once the arm moves above 120 degrees, if the pain disappears, it's generally as the subacromial bursa rolls back out of underneath the hood of the acromion process and clears space and the pain reduces. Generally speaking, again, from 120 degrees and above, if we're experiencing pain across the superior aspect of the shoulder, is generally described as acromioclavicular pain, or AC arthritis, or AC joint sprain pain. So again, we're just going to give a general description on this again, or a quick revision on this again. So from 0 to 30 degrees, we can generally experience supraspinatus pain, or supraspinatal tendinal pain. From let's say 60 degrees to 120 degrees, we have subacromial impingement pain, and then above that again, we generally have AC joint type pain. Now, one of the other confirming tests for a bursal compression or bursal irritation would be the subacromial compression test. So what we can see in our next video, or a video here, is the elbow and the shoulder being squashed or compressed to compress the subacromial bursa to see if it's irritated. And that can also be an additional test to use with our lateral abduction test for running a differential diagnosis for subacromial impingement. Also, which also holds greater value in these cases when they can be quite confusing with the testing, is some imaging. So MRI imaging and reporting from your primary healthcare physician. Thanks again for watching, guys. We hope you liked the video. We hope it made it a little bit clearer for you. So if you'd like what you see, hit like and subscribe and hit us a follow. Thanks a million, guys. Bye bye.